Okay.
Welcome back to the She Shed.
Oh my gosh, changed it up. She show videos out here in the shed.
So how can you say out here and then in the shed?
Out of the house and into the shed. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
We're not in the hotel, motel, or
Make sure
Holiday
you
Inn.
get subscribed.
That's important.
It
Subscribe
is.
to our channel.
Yes.
We're trying to grow here.
We are.
So before I
Start
go over
driving
logistics with Elizabeth, how we can't be out and in at the same time.
You
for
can
the
be
30th.
out and then in, and then out and then in.
But you can't be out here in here
I
at
feel
the
like
same
you can
time.
be sort of in, but not all the way in. Hence, are you sort
We're
of
in.
out? It's like glass half full.
We're in the garage. It's closed off. We can't be out. You don't have 1 foot out and then
We're
1
gonna
foot
agree
in.
to disagree.
Logic.
It's hard. Hard.
That's a nice
What are we-
segue into our topic today.
Oh, not just a transition of conversation, but something you ride on.
Don't say that when hard. Okay. So I'm going to pose to you a question. And I
Okay.
want you to answer it honestly.
Okay.
I want you to
I'm
think
always
about
honest.
it for a second before you
Mull
just
it over.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
How
really my style.
old is too old to be a hoe? Think about it, because I'm going to ask you how you got to this conclusion.
Okay.
When do you have to stop being a hoe? You know, I'm out here living
Okay.
for the Lord.
I'm ready.
So I'm never a hoe, never have been, never will be. Mom and Dad. What is
I think I'm having a facial tremor.
It looks like
Something was
it.
happening to my face and I couldn't make eye contact with the camera. I'm back. All right, I have an answer.
Okay.
I think once you're, so it's going to vary because it depends if you have kids or not. If you don't have kids, I feel like you can be a hoe forever. I don't think it really
A
matters.
hoe till you die?
Yeah, hoe for show. What does it matter?
Okay.
Right? You're not like setting an example or having to explain anything to anyone, right?
Okay.
I think once your kids hit about double digits,
Like 10.
yes, it gets, not that you can't be a hoe, but it gets harder because they, like Miles is 10
Mm-hmm.
and he picks up on things. He can put things together. He figures it out. Like whether it's something I'm saying, if I'm talking to somebody, if I'm going somewhere, like he...
So you have to be more sneaky about being a hoe.
Absolutely.
If your child is 10 or more.
Absolutely.
So really there's no cutoff to hodom. You just have to be aware
Yes.
of your surroundings.
Yes, but then remember your kid has friends and like depending where you live and what school, like this
Who
is
you're
a small
hoeing with?
town. Exactly. Like it would be hard to hoe here because
So you would-
everybody knows everybody.
So you would have to hoe out of town, not in
Yeah,
town.
hoes in different area codes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Yes, I think once your kids can start putting it together, that's when you gotta like figure it out. So you have like a few years.
Okay.
So hoe hard, okay? Hoe hard, my friend.
Again, not me. You know, I'm
Oh.
asking for a friend, okay?
Tell that friend to hoe hard. Okay.
It seems like you're talking to me.
No, I want to make sure you feel my support so you can give it to your friend.
This
Not your best friend, because that's me.
you hoed hard for.
Oh, I hoed hard. Okay,
So-
not anymore.
You're out here living for the
Angel.
Lord.
Darn right. I mean, Jesus is still working on me, but I'm almost there. I'm going to
You're-
write a book. I already told
you're-
you. From hoe to housewife.
Still working on it.
The guide to transitioning. Segue.
I think it should be from hoe to housewife. Still working on it. ...
Housewife-ish.
Still working on it. Still trying. Aim high.
The Lord's still working on my soul. Either way,
So this...
that's the only reason I stopped hoeing. My kids got too old.
Or it's because you got married to Chris Taylor and
Mm.
he would kill someone.
Yes.
Especially in his younger years.
Yes.
Not so much now. He'd probably be like, does he have money?
Man, do I get a cut?
Yeah, that's probably what he would say. So this came about because I have again recently met somebody whose aunt got pregnant from a one-night stand.
Whose aunt?
Exactly.
Oh, you're
she-
an auntie though. So I'm an auntie. Okay, it sounds worse. How old is this person?
She's in her 40s.
Okay.
Could you imagine being in your 40s and
Nope.
getting pregnant from a one-night stand?
Being a hoe, though, and being a dumb hoe are totally different. No offense to whomever's auntie this is, but birth control, we've talked about it. Condoms, IUD, dental dam, I don't care what you're doing out here.
Mm-hmm.
If you are 40 plus, there is not a reason. There is not a reason. Tell me the reason. Is there a reason?
I don't know if there's a reason. She just said to me, my aunt found out she was pregnant from a one-night stand. And I said, I need more detail than that.
I have questions.
Apparently, she met this guy, very attractive,
Randy
younger
Johnson.
man. Uh-huh.
Okay. Been there. Chris Taylor.
She's a pretty lady herself. Like, she
Okay.
doesn't look... I mean, even ladies 42 still are beautiful. But I saw a picture, I'm like,
She
gosh.
looks young.
Yeah, I'm like,
Portrays.
yeah. So she took this guy home from the bar, which I didn't know was still a thing after COVID. I'm like, what bar
Also
is she going?
killers. Rapists.
Yeah.
You don't take people to your actual house.
I don't know if she went to their house or his house. Either way, that doesn't matter to me because either way you could get killed and die. But that's not the point. Banged it out.
Been there.
Then the aunt was like, you're young. I'm trying to hoe.
Ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I'm trying to hoe in these streets, in these streets, if you will.
I will.
And
Bingo,
couple months
bango.
later,
You think she thought it was perimenopause?
I don't know
When she started having all the pregnancy symptoms?
Could you imagine being like 42
No.
after a one night stand?
No. You lost me at 42. I'm 29. This seems so far in the future for me. You got something in your eye? What's happening?
Could you imagine being 42?
Does she have other kids?
Yes.
How old are her other children?
From a marriage that she had previously, which she got like. So she's 42. I think her youngest is like 19.
So her new kid could be her old kid's kid, is what you're saying. Because I also have a family member in a similar situation. Remember, I have an aunt who got pregnant when she was 40
yeah.
plus,
Mhm.
and she like basically started over because she had 3 kids from her first marriage and they were already in high school or beyond, and then she had 2 more kids. Hers was in an accident. She got remarried and they wanted to make a new family, but
Seems like a mistake.
I feel agreed. I feel like either way, that is,
Seems like a mistake.
you know, when you shake the dice and roll them.
I'm not shaking the dice. I promise you that.
I think being a hoe is fine, but I don't understand the lack of birth control. First of all, when I was hoeing earlier in my life, I never, not one time that I can think of in my mind, ever banged without a condom. I carry condoms. Dudes was out here carrying condoms. Like, is it a foolproof plan?
did you
No,
know-
but it's, and I was on birth control. So.
I was on birth control too. Did you know you're not supposed to actually carry condoms in your wallet? That like
Really?
hurts the integrity of the condom.
Oh, I did know that. I've heard that. I feel like that's for people
that keep them in there for
and
like
then
a
they
year.
wear them in
Yeah.
their back pocket,
Yeah.
like men and stuff. I had some in my glove box.
I just
I'm sure
carry
I
mine
had
in
a
my
purse. Yeah,
or my
like-
wristlet. Yeah.
But if you never know when shit's gonna pop off. Okay, and I gotta pop this on. I'm just saying. Well, I don't pop it on. You can do that, but you better. Where else? Can you imagine if I got pregnant? Remember when my mom called that guy that I banged and had a conversation
Yes.
with him
That's
about
so
his
one of my
intentions?
favorite Cindy Jean
No, it's
stories.
not. It is absolutely embarrassing. Imagine losing your
And that-
virginity.
And first of all, you should have got pregnant. Okay, hindsight's the son of a gun. Trap that mother.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. Either way, neither here nor there. I was smart. I mean, I feel like at that point,
I feel like mistakes could happen
maybe
at
that's
any
God
time.
slapping her in the face.
Yeah, I feel
Get
like
smart.
mistakes could happen at any time. So I don't know her situation. Maybe she had an IUD because we know another girl who has an IUD and got pregnant.
She was very angry when that happened.
So it can happen, even though the IUD is what, like 99?
0.9, yeah, it's like something ridiculous.
Yeah, so, Jesus. Please don't let that
I
happen.
wonder though, because you know her other kids were 19 or whatever, so you know she had been preaching to them like birth control, safe sex, yada yada, and then she ends up pregnant. You think her 19-year-old was like,
No. Oh God. Could you
What if
imagine
your mom-
could you imagine telling your kids that are grown and in college, like, hey, I'm about to have another, no.
absolutely not. First of all, I don't even like kids. Miles would not believe me.
First of all, you know, I'm pro-choice. I am always
Me too.
pro-choice. I would call you and say, I need a ride. Okay?
I'm here for you.
Thank you. I
Okay.
need a ride. I can't do this. I feel like my nerves would be shot. I already get short-tempered.
I know.
Which again is a sign of perimenopause. Who knew? With Brooklyn. So
I know. I don't.
could you imagine
That's
being
not the life
42
for me.
and having?
But that's why if you're hoeing, I feel like going to the clinic is more expensive than just buying condoms. I don't know. I've never had to make that call. But I feel
thank
like there's
God.
more risks and side effects and like other things. Like, and then you gotta like make that decision, you know, blah, blah, blah. If you could just practice safe sex in the beginning. But again, you're right. Accidents can happen, and that's why pro-choice exists. Because shit happens out of your hands. I get it. But tell this friend
Better luck
she
next
has
time.
a few years to hoe. Tell your friend's aunt sucks to suck. Better you than me.
I'm praying for you. I got some baby stuff in my
You're right.
basement if you need it.
I have a double stroller. Okay, it's right. It's back there. I got a couple car seats, in fact.
So,
If you need anything, hit us up.
yeah.
I might have a garage sale soon.
Everything must go. Literally.
I can't get rid of my Christmas lights. I just got those.
Okay, besides
Anyways.
the Christmas stuff and her cornhole.
You gonna sell Chris Taylor's mountain bike?
Yes. That he's used
That's
twice.
I get bet if you asked him about his prized possession today, he would change his mind
From the
minivan.
car.
The minivan air conditioning is leaking right now, and it doesn't work. So me and you are both riding hot box. I'll ride that hot box.
Would you?
All right, everybody.
Yeah. So
40. The age range varies. Okay.
just be safe about your sexual intercourse.
And be aware of who's like watching. Okay. When kids start picking up on it, that's when you got to be like, am I doing the right thing? Doing the right person.
I was gonna say, or the right one.
Yeah. I don't know. Who's
Just
to
make
say?
sure you're doing the right one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe check his mental health history, or
If all else fails, little 818 tequila for you, okay? Just chilled. Like me. That's how I chill. We gotta go.
bye, guys.
Bye!